Hi guys, welcome to Free Your Mind, another episode of Free Your Mind podcast with me and
Kubola la 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 la.
I was waiting for it. Why did you spoil the intro? I was trying to think.
I was about to join you, but I didn't know there was Apuskileke part of it.
Are you serious?
I don't know the song. Oh.
You don't know Moma from Amanfe?
No.
Apuskileke, Moma from Amanfe.
I don't.
My God.
Yeah.
Kubolo. Okay. No, Allah. You didn't sing the song, so you owe me. So whatever I'll ask you, you will do it.
There was no agreement.
No. Right now, I've brought the agreement. Guys, I want to believe that you listened to our last episode. If you haven't listened to our last episode, please go back, listen to it, and then continue with this episode as well. You can find us on Twitter at GCR Free Your Mind, and we are powered by the Gold Coast Report. Also on all platforms as the Gold Coast Report. Please, as you are listening, give it up. Clap for Gold Coast. Wanlov, clap for Gold Coast. Woo! Gold Coast Report has been supporting us on this, on this journey and making us free our mind. I know you love Wanlov, but please continue to give me the same love. Do not divide the love into two. All right, give me.
Do not dilute it.
Don't the one that you be giving me. Maintain it. Don't shift all to Wanlov because it's a celebrity. Okay. All right. When was the last time you heard anybody say, "I'll store your number"? Wanlov. When was the last time you heard, "I'll store your number"? Let me store your number. Because
I just said it some minutes ago, and I heard myself saying it. So
that's when you heard it.
What was I supposed to say?
I'll save your number. This is what happens when you are hosting the podcast with your uncle. Because what's "I'll store your number"? That's for those who were born in the 70s, 60s. You were born then. Wanlov, you are 40 what?
I'm 49.
He's lying. I'll put on. Have you seen your face? You are in your early 40s. That's what I believe. Guys, we're going to have such a fun conversation today. A conversation that I think a lot of people have been having secretly because they are kind of shy, especially those turning 30. 30 plus folks also do not hesitate to remind those now turning 30 that as for 30 is not a joke. When you come into the 30s, it's in penny, sem, kenny. But really, there's nothing going on there. 30 is as normal as 20, 21, and 22. I thought that by 30, I would be married with kids. Yeah, why? What's wrong?
Okay.
I thought that by 30s, I'll be married with kids. But I see that happening in my late 30s. I mean, by 20s, rather. So I see that happening in my late 30s.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, I see that happening in my late 30s.
Yeah.
Because I'm 35 this year. And I don't even have a boyfriend. Can you imagine?
Why don't you have a...
Let's not go there. But I'm just saying that
you are single and unwilling to mingle.
You can say that. I'm scared of men.
Really?
Yeah, at the moment, I don't know, but I'm scared of men. But I hope that I get out of it.
What about old men?
I'm scared. Is there a word like scared-er?
Scared-er.
Scared-er. And yeah, I'm scared-er of old men.
Yeah.
But I'm really just saying, I think there's a lot of pressure when you are turning 30. Like, there's some serious, apart from societal pressure, there's some age pressure.
Yeah, I think that pressure is at 40. I don't think it's at 30.
It's at 40 rather?
Yeah.
Don't you think that by 30, people are expecting you to have done half the things that you want to do?
Yeah, but that's when you look at, like, you transplant a Western expectation into our West African reality.
Okay.
Most people here in their 30s are still fine living with their parents. You know, there's no edge. You know, in America and other parts of the West, they push the children out before they leave their teenage years, you know? And so we are trying to, like, apply their calendar, you know,
to ours,
to our life, where our life is slower.
We are late bloomers.
Yeah,
right?
late musically. The things I was doing in my 20s, mid-20s, my child, which is now 11 or 12, is already doing those things. Yeah, recording, mixing, like recording
Which
themselves.
one of them?
Two of them, OB and TV.
TV's
Yeah.
TV's recording?
Yeah.
TV's 11?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. She's performing and she's in the music school. She's performing,
Oh,
playing guitar.
wow.
So
That's impressive.
we didn't get that exposure also
Yeah.
early, and also because of colonialism and this ideal of raising a middle class family, that we children who were in that kind of quote unquote middle class were not allowed to really go to the vocational schools. We went to book schools, theoretical
so that we
schools.
can do like
So that we
more
can flex.
greater-
No, it's really about flex. It wasn't really.
It wasn't really. It was for our parents to actually flex.
Feel good,
Yes,
So
agree.
I feel like in reality, we don't really have that pressure from 20 till around 40. Then you start hearing, hey, this person is 40, they are still living with their mother or their father.
Yeah.
But 30s is still
with this living thing that you just said, I feel like if my mom was in Ghana, I'll still be living with my mom. Well, my story may differ a bit because I'm an only child as well. But I know within myself that I would have still lived with my mom anyway.
Yeah.
Because living alone has taught me something. It's not that easy to live alone.
Yeah.
Bro. If I'm broke, there's nobody
Charlie.
to call. I'll manage myself till money will enter my pocket. But you see, if I'm living with my mom and I'm broke, I can go to my mom for coins. It's much easier. It's much easier. And so I mostly tell people, listen, if you're living with your parents, at least you're not paying a car rent. Do not move out. Do not look at your age to move out. Because it's crazy out there. Like now, my rent moved from 1,000 to 1,300. Actually, it went to 1,005. I begged for it to come to 1,003.
Wow.
Because...
But you're a good beggar.
Hey.
Yeah, you begged and 200 CDs entered your pocket.
Yes.
A month.
Mum.
So you're making 200 CDs a month from begging.
How did we get here?
No, please, sorry, continue. You're talking about rent and Accra and parents.
I just
begged.
I'm saying that I pleaded. I should have said pleaded because beg is like, but I pleaded with the landlord, and then it came to 1,300. So, but you can imagine, young girl working, you save your money, kakra, to do things, and then it will all go. But if I was living with my parents and they own a house, rent is out of the question.
Yeah, then
That
you
rent
just
money can be saved.
spend it on your boyfriend or something.
No, spend it on myself.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
good. I was just testing.
Don't test. No, I'm not spending money on any boy again. for now.
Again. Oh, Scheiße. Scheiße.
Hello. Again. Yes, again. But oh my God. Walov, don't do that. But yes, I'm
Charlie.
not. I would say Mauto. The Amu Mauto.
Amum Mauto.
Shout out to Obed.
The Amu Mauto, huh? Married, babies, out of this country. And that's what he thought.
Yeah, that's what he thought.
He
now
would
he's
do.
30 plus. Yes.
And he's in Ghana.
He's in Ghana.
That's just enough. You don't even have to add the rest. Just being in Ghana at
Just
30
being-
is enough.
The economy.
A lot of expectations for myself, but life happens. I'm starting all over again. Joy Esinam.
But let's stop right there. It's not bad to start all over again.
Never.
Like age is, you see, this is what you were talking about. You see the pressure, feeling like she didn't achieve much at 30, and you can tell from how she's written that it's not making her happy. But life happens, so she's willing to start all over. Charlie, if you're listening to us, starting all over again is not a bad thing.
At all.
I
mean,
hope to share my story on that one day.
that's what farming is. Like you harvest your pineapple and then they are not there anymore. So you have to start. And sometimes you get rotten and you have to start again. So yeah. Somebody said, Honorable Nancy Ifua. More money, not there yet, but working hard and praying for it.
Which part of it made your face look
I'm
like...
thinking about the concept of praying, right? Because
I knew it.
I feel like
I'm ready.
No, I feel like if there is a plan for somebody who believes
to make the money.
No. Let's say this person believes in an entity that they are praying to, and they believe that this entity has their interest at heart.
Yeah.
Right. So won't praying rather annoy the entity if they are working towards, like, you are disturbing me, I said I'm going to do it, and won't the entity get fed up of the prayer?
Well, I believe in God, so I'm going to use God as the
example.
entity. And this person is my follower, and she believes in God as well.
Okay.
Because we have conversations. So she's praying to God for the hard work that she's going to put in to yield a certain result.
In case God has forgotten about her.
She doesn't think that God has forgotten about her. She just believes in the power of prayer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Missville, is it bad? I am hoping to be married by or before age 30. So I think they are getting closer.
Close.
So they're saying, is there bad, like a junction? That's something that has some traffic is there. Things are going on. So she's checking, is the traffic bad over there?
This matter, for one, I was to have finished birthing, done with my PPE, made my first million.
PP is like some kind of sex disease test?
I think that... Why is everything sex?
Like a sex STI or something?
No, PPE. I think
PP.
something PPE.
Oh, PP. Like
I think something.
My PP.
You should have seen how I looked at him. I think something connected to what her career. So PPE, probably her career, because I know this person is an architect. So maybe in that line. And I know she has 2 children now. I don't know if she wants to give birth again. But she wants to, at least she hasn't made her first million. So
PPE, post-portrait SPNZ.
Please, moving on. Someone said, I have left it to God. I have left it for God to handle.
The 30, no.
30, no.
So the 30 that looks like the horn.
No.
God should use it as a steering wheel with the horn still on top to take the wheel of the 30.
So Jesus take the
wheel. Horny 30.
That... Please, in all that
are you 30?
I'll be 35 this year.
So why, when I say horny 30, is there something to do, like, did something click?
Why do you think that something clicked?
You started breathing deep.
I started breathing noko. Why do you think that there's something connected? I didn't see that coming.
Breathe like a baby dragon. Because, like, for the past month, I've been thrown, like, off my equilibrium. Is that a word? Yeah, my center. Because one of my drives, which has a lot of important stuff on it, is doing, like, what do you call that?
What thing?
Hard to get. It's playing hard to get.
Playing hard to get?
Yeah, it's hard to get my files off the drive. You know, and so I want to talk about, like, this hard drive you have. How long have you had this hard drive for?
Oh my God, I think my mind is going.
Your mind should just come to computers and leave wherever it is.
People! Why my mind come to computers? Bro, is your mind talking computers?
Yes.
Okay, my mind is coming to computers. So you were just asking me something.
Angel Maxine gave me $500.
Who is Angel Maxine?
She's a musician that I manage.
Oh, okay.
And then my sister too gave me money.
You said Derby. You wanted Derby to buy you the phone.
She's giving me some money. And then, so I had enough money to buy iPhone 14 Pro Max Purple 1 terabyte.
Woo! And what happened?
I went to buy land in Bolga.
In other words, if someone has an iPhone 14 Pro Max, what you're saying is it can buy a land in Purple 1 terabyte. It can buy a land in Bolga.
Yeah.
How many acres did you buy?
It's not acres. It's just half plots. But it's on a hill.
Why do you like solitude? You like being alone?
No, not solitude. No, I like being alone. No, it's true.
Yeah,
but
you like being alone. I feel
don't,
like...
But I do. I like being with people who don't need to feel my presence.
Okay. They can function with...
Yeah, we're just all in the space. Like, I share my space with an artist from Mankesim now. He lives with me anytime he's in Accra, OD Black. And we just, like... We are just there in the space, you know, together.
You don't like the Wanlov is around, so there's some prim and proper movement.
No, it's not about that. It's just you are in yours. You are also in the space, which is you make it your space where it's like you are also doing what you do.
Okay.
You are doing your work. You are, you know.
I feel like you, as a an artist, being alone helps you maybe when you're writing, especially.
Not really, because
really.
I when I'm around like 4 or 5 people in the studio and we are doing something, that also like brings
That's a
different
good
energies and
inspiration for you as
ideas
well.
and yeah.
Okay. I just assumed that you like to be alone.
I like to sleep alone. Like I
Your
need some
listeners-
space.
Your listeners will
I'm
not
using
see.
my hand to draw my aura around myself when I'm asleep. I like
Okay.
sleeping alone.
Alone.
Yeah, in a certain space.
The reason why I'm saying that is because people actually think I like being in them around people. Like I don't people well anymore. I used to, but right now I would rather stay in the house alone. Alone. I like being alone for some reason.
And what do you do when you're alone?
Oh, I work. You know, I told you.
Yeah.
We're an advertising agency, so probably be working.
But you're working alone or with
No,
people?
I mean my business partner relocated.
Okay.
Yeah, and my PA is also there, who's a full-time staff as well. So remote work is good for us. So we if we have to talk, we just come online,
Yeah.
talk, and then we go off. If we have production, we go. But I have come to really like my company. Yeah. So I feel
good.
like it's good because less drama. Oh, if you read the stories, like someone said she met her partner in the club. She just went and said like, I like you, can we you know what I mean? And then he's like, yeah, I mean, you know what I mean, right?
I know, I actually don't.
Oh, all right, so can
Da, da,
we
da.
like, hit it
Can we meet
No,
again some
can
other
we, like,
day?
have sex
Right from the club.
Yes.
Straight home.
straight home. They went, had sex, and as she was talking, they are celebrating their 3 years anniversary.
I mean, I met my first child's mom in the club, so.
So you
Yeah.
no, I'm not saying it's not good. Like you
No,
can't
I'm
be
just
good at that.
saying, like.
I'm saying
we
I was going to
we
bring it
didn't
to you.
Sex that
How
quickly.
did you meet some of you? You just said one. How did you meet? Amamam Pepe. I like her name.
Yeah, so
but yeah.
Amamp's mom sells
Yeah.
fruits at Jolu Junction. So when I was living at Panji's
she's
house.
the banana.
Yes.
Oh, right.
So when I was working with Panji and in his studio and living with him, she used to bring us fruits,
And that's how you met her.
Yeah.
Got attracted?
Eh?
You got attracted?
Yeah. I can't remember. I wasn't on drugs. I wasn't like on alcohol or
But you
anything.
should have felt some physical attraction before you.
Oh
guys-
yes, I did feel physical, but I don't remember how we built up from her bringing fruits to a
to your
doggy
bed.
style. Yeah, bed. Sorry. Bed.
No, you just said to the doggy to the bed. You can't. You don't know how it happened.
It wasn't a bed actually. It was either a couch or a wooden floor.
It wasn't a bed.
No, I don't really have sex on beds.
Okay. All right. Wow. Great. Wouldn't